class that applied to A&M the year before us with the hour-long interview, and they didn't get in, and then they got in with the MMIs. I think it's a great thing. I think it's amazing. Rachel Sutterhead, Dr. Hoffman, and she just said he hated her so much.
Yeah, Dr. Blue was in my.
Oh God! Oh God! Stop yelling! I swear they play good cop, bad cop in there sometimes. Yes.
How many times did y'all take the GRE?
Once. Twice. I'm sorry, I took it twice. I took, you know what? This is dumb. I took it once, and then I took one of those, I paid like $500 for one of those test prep online DVD things, and it says guaranteed to increase your score or your money back, and I made 10 points higher. So then I didn't get my money back, but 10 points did not help my score at all. But so I took it twice.
Take it as many times as you need, though. They'll only look at your eyes.
Yep. But isn't it something like...
What'd y'all get? Or are you feel comfortable?
I
I think they said 160 was, oh yeah, now they're changed. There's a different scale.
I
Yeah.
was like 160 did not sound.
No, I thought it made like 1010 or something weird. I think 1020 was the minimum that they told me that you had to get the best score. I think I made it 1010.
Whatever
Yeah.
like the national averages, I had like the national, like one of them was average and one of them, I can't remember if the other one was like slightly above or slightly below average. So I was
Yeah.
average.
I think the ETS people said like 160 or something. Now on the new scale. And that's the estimated what you should be aiming for.
On, like, what is the GRE like? Like, what's on it?
It's just like the SAT.
Yep.
Basically.
So it's not like that.
It's, no,
veterinary
no. The GRE is for, I think, all grad schools except like med school, you do the MCAT.
You did the
like,
MCAT.
but
Thank Robert.
Yeah, but it's
Like
basically
reading,
the
writing,
SAT
and
all over
arithmetic.
again. It's algebra, and I had to relook at algebra and calculus.
Geometry.
There's not much calculus. It's actually I don't think there was calculus. No, but like algebra, geometry,
Essay writing.
an essay. Like it's not.
But you need to, I would seriously consider at least if not taking a test prep, looking on the internet and looking how those tests are done, because the way that the GRE works is that you get a question, and if you get it right, you get a harder question, and if you get that right, you get more points. But when you start getting the questions wrong, you get easier questions, but you get less points for getting those correct. So it's really important to get the questions at the beginning right, even if you get the questions at the end wrong, because eventually you're going to get them wrong. They're going to keep getting harder until you get it wrong. But if you start out missing them, then you just can't get up to the points that you need. Does that make sense? So you need to know how the GRE works and the tips and tricks like that. Even if you just Google it and stuff like that before you go and take it, because it's not just like a normal test. The scale on it is really weird.
Really
and you
weird.
take it on a computer, and you don't get a calculator, and you're in a room, and they give you headphones, and it's extremely terrible if you have anxiety. It's just really bad. You just have to do it. And there's like people next to you. No, you get scratch paper, I think, to do calculations, but it's all in the computer.
And I used one of those test prep books, like Kaplan or one of those.
Yeah.
It was probably $40 or $60, and it was totally worth it.
Yes.
I didn't do a class, I didn't do anything like that, but I just worked my way through that book because I hadn't taken geometry since honestly like freshman year of high school.
Yeah.
And so it was just a good refresher of area of a circle and stupid stuff that they're gonna